What an absolutely ridiculous title. Yeah, but you are here, so what in the world am I talking about? How could Skimmers possibly save an expansion that by Bungie's own standards only a few months ago was lacking? Skimmers are just a movement mechanic, a summoned vehicle, but boy are they fun. Cruising around the Taken Warehouse or across Rainbow Road in Prophecy has never been more fun, and on paper, do they really add a lot? Can you DPS ram a Skimmer into a boss, or is it as potent as a shiny new subclass? No, not even a little, and that's kind of the point. The Skimmer represents something that's been time lost in Destiny. Something lost that upper Bungie management and maybe Pete Parsons would do well to remember. The Skimmer doesn't represent the train station content delivery model, and if I had to guess, it probably took a decent amount of dev time, coding the vehicle, creating the animations for the player, all that stuff. The Skimmer is also free to the player. It doesn't represent under-delivery, consistency, and revenue. What the Skimmer does represent is the idea of surprise and delight. Funny thing is, Bungie has specifically used this phrase in the past, and just this last week I've heard it 3 different times in business settings. Clearly this is an idea that's circulating and is very important, and the Skimmer was both of these things. The trailer dropped for Guardian Games just a couple days before it released into the wild, and when we got our hands on it, it was a genuine delight. I honestly can't believe the amount of people I've been seeing say that they're coming back just to make sure they grab this thing, and maybe that's all they do, but that's okay. The Skimmer refreshed a system that hasn't been meaningfully iterated on since 2014. Summoned vehicles. And it's not just a skin, it actually has different functionality. I thought the Skimmer was cool before, but I just kind of thought it'd be the same and just a reskin of a Sparrow. I'm actually really enjoying it. It's a great twist on movement, and it looks really freaking cool too, which, maybe that's the most important part. It's a small thing. The Skimmer is not a huge feature, but these small features that bring the joy and surprise and the fun back into Destiny helps rebuild players' trust. Trust in Bungie to provide new and exciting content. And that's what I'm driving at here. It's not the Skimmer itself, it's the idea, it's the principle behind the creation of it, taking a little bit of risk to inject fun into the game. Because for the last few years, I feel like Bungie management's motto has been routine and boredom. Surprise and delight is a motto you can live by as a business. If you do those two things, it's going to build goodwill, it's going to build an emotionally positive connection to whatever it is you're providing to your customer, and they'll want to come back again and again. Destiny honestly hasn't had that in years. It's had small moments here and there, but when you think back to the great times in Destiny, what were they? What did they have in common? Probably events like the old Black Hammer secret missions in Destiny 1, maybe Wrath of the Machine and its various encounters and environments that were such a twist from what we were used to, or the surprise discovery of the Whisper of the Worm on Io, and what a challenge that mission was. The exhilarating music and the challenge to race against the time, and the feeling when you finally gained victory, or frankly the feeling when you fell 5 seconds short. Or what about the feeling when you stepped into the maze in 0 hour and the electrical gate in front of you lit up and you realized you were between a gate of death and, a maze sweeping robot that's only job is to kill you? For many of us, these are good memories, great moments in Destiny, and all of them have had that one phrase in common: surprise and delight. Nothing I'm saying right now is new, and to be honest, it's really a dead horse by now. Destiny's gotta change. The final shape in June needs to drive that home if it has any chance. People are paying real, hard-earned dollars to play this expansion. It needs to surprise and delight. People need to enjoy it, otherwise they're not gonna come back. If they don't walk away from the final shape with that feeling, they're gonna feel like their money's wasted, and after so many years of wasted potential and missed opportunities, I don't think they're going to keep coming back. And the Skimmer, circling back around, is just one small representation of that phrase, surprise and delight. It really provided an unexpected joy to a community that's at a pretty low point right now, to be honest. Is it on the scale of exotic missions or fantastic raids? No, but it's a step in the right direction, and whoever's initiative this was at Bungie absolutely nailed it. I really hope this is something they expand on in the future in a lot of different ways, on a small scale like the Skimmer, and on larger scales like breaking expectations, what a raid, dungeon, or even a strike can be, and truly bring surprise and delight back into Destiny. If you enjoyed this chat, catch us over on Twitch on the weekends, join the Discord. Speaking of Final Shape, I'm hoping to hit 10,000 subscribers by then, so feel free to help out and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, catch you guys next time.